Hi, Airbnb entrepreneurs. Now I want to delve into the actually most important question of how you can decide when it is worth it to start an Airbnb business or to give your apartment to like a short-term rent. That's the main question, and the rule of thumb is actually like this: that what is the tourist or the business client willing to pay a nightly rate, and with that nightly rate, is it possible for you to get an income from renting out your apartment, like a short-term rental, which is double the long-term rent in your area. So for example, if the long-term rent in your area is 1,000 euros, are you going to be able renting your apartment short-term get 2,000 a month? That is the rule of thumb, and I'll explain you why. Because there are a lot of costs which people when starting they do not consider, as cleaning, changing of cleaning, high quality cleaning, which is a very important thing, because usually people at their home are not cleaning good enough, and that cleaning, if you're cleaning for yourself, 90% of the time it's not good enough, and it is expensive. It's quite a high cost. Cleaning, everything, it takes time and effort, and quite often people who start themselves, they do not calculate their own time they put into that. But okay, let's move to the next point. OTAs, online travel agents. It's not possible to run a successful short-term rental, or as I call it, Airbnb business, without actually advertising in more places than only Airbnb. Airbnb only is not going to be enough, and they will charge you a lot of money. From 10 to 20% of the cost goes to the online travel agents, and you have to pay it. It's not possible generally to run a short-term rental business only, for example, by direct sales. That is unlikely. Okay, and also you have unexpected costs, 2 to 3%, for example, chargebacks, some repairs, some broken furniture, destroyed linen, for example, stains that just don't go away with any washing. So consider also that as a cost. Also consider seasonality fluctuations. Your Airbnb is not going to be 100% full. There will be seasonal fluctuations, so look also into the market of business travelers. So for example, if you have a tourist season, how long is your tourist season? Also look into the prices of the hotels nearby, 5-star hotels. For example, if you have a 5-star hotel which is really reasonably priced, and they have a spa and restaurants, and it costs like next to nothing, then why should somebody choose your Airbnb business? Okay, maybe you have more space or something, but if the 5-star hotel is cheaper than your Airbnb, and it's available, and you have, for example, high quality accommodation, a lot of hotels offer high quality accommodation with slower prices than your Airbnb, then think about it. Okay, so that were the main points, how you can decide if the Airbnb is worth it. Always there might be some other reasons. For example, you have an Airbnb in another country and you give it to a management. I've had that in my working as a property manager for a short-term rentals, that the owner, the main thing was that the property was well kept, and that he can also come and use it himself and he can feel at home. For example, if you're visiting a destination 4 or 5 times a year, then maybe that is the value you're looking for, not for the profit, but that you have your own apartment and you have some profit on the side. That also might be a good reasoning. But okay, thank you for watching that, and see you in the next video.